Okay guys, so today I am going to show you how to make this world's most delicious cherry cheesecake today. So to start off, you'll need your 2 pie crusts. You need to have them ready and prepped, opened up and ready for when you get ready to pour the mixture or batter into the pie crust. Here I do have some ready-made pie crust which I'll be using. So we have those all ready, and also we have our cream cheese. Right here we're making 2 batches of cherry pie cake with these ingredients. So we have 3 sticks of cream cheese, 2 eggs. We'll be using 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract and 1 tablespoon of flour. I have my flour right near the tablespoon, and 1 cup of evaporated milk. And I just use like a can of evaporated milk, and that's basically for the evaporated milk I use like a 12 full ounce can, but here I'm showing a cup right here. And we'll be using 1 cup of sugar as well, and we have our 2 eggs. So let's begin. So before you start, you always want to make sure your cream cheese is at room temperature. So I've had my cream cheese out for some time, so they're pretty much softened right now, and I am just going to set up my my pie crust. And what I'm doing, I'm using 1 large pie crust and 1 medium pie crust to make my 2 batch of cherry cheesecake, world's famous, most tasty cheesecake. And all credit goes to my wonderful mother-in-law who shared this recipe with me. Now to begin, we're going to go ahead and mix. We're going to pour in the ingredients little by little. So first we're going to go ahead and pour in the 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So we're basically going to loosen up the cheesecake a little bit. So I want to get started with this. So we have our 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So I want to make sure that your blender is ready to go once you're ready to mix. And then I'm also going to throw in, I'm not going to throw in the full cup of sugar. So to really loosen it up a little bit, I'm just going to add in 1/2 cup of sugar to start. And then once the cream cheese is a bit loosened up, I'll add everything else. So we'll get the 1/2 cup of sugar. Now we're going to go ahead and add the milk. And again, I'm using 1 can, and this is the 12 ounce can of evaporated milk. So here I'm just using 1/2 to start off, and then I'll add the remainder after. So I get my 1/2, and now I'm going to add the 1 tablespoon of flour. Okay, and I'm also going to add my 2 eggs up front. And while I'm doing this, I have my oven set to 350 degrees. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add my egg. And to crack the egg, I just basically knock it on my blender till it's going to add 1 of the cream cheese, and I'm going to mix it up to loosen everything up. Just going to add it in like that. And then I'm going to go back and cover my blender. And once this is all loosened up, I'll add the remainder as well, remainder of ingredients. add the remainder of sugar. So that makes it a full 1 cup of sugar. And now I'm going to add the other 2 cream cheese. I'm going to add them one at a time. I'm just going to mix this up as well. And then I'll add the other cream cheese once that is loosened up. And this is going to make 2, like I mentioned, 2 batch. It's going to make 2 batch of cherry cheesecake. Okay? 2 cherry cheesecake. Let's go ahead and mix that up. Okay, so I'm gonna now add the batter. And right here I have 4 pie crust, but I'm only using 2. I'm making 4, but right now I'm only making two pies with this batter right now. And then I'll make some more batter and make the other 2 as well. I'm just going to make sure I get all the batter out. I'm just going to scrape out the remainder. Get it all in there. Okay, so we're gonna let that sit for about 5 minutes, and in the meantime, while that's sitting, I'm gonna go ahead and prep the other batch for the other 2 to make the other 2 as well, the other 2 cherry pie as well. Okay, now that they've been sitting for 5 minutes, we're going to go ahead and add them to the oven. And again, we have the oven set at 350 degrees. We're going to bake for 30 minutes until it cracks, until there's a crack, slight crack in the middle. So we need a little bit of time longer than 30 minutes. We can actually leave it on till we see that slight crack. Okay. So we're going to be baking at 350 for 30 minutes or a little longer. Okay guys, so it is all done baking. And as you can see, there's some lines along the outer layer of the cheesecake, and some of them do have little cracks, like, you know, so we know that it's done. It's a little bit round, as you can see, which is all good. So cheesecake is ready. I'm going to have it cool down for about 15 to 20 minutes before adding the cherry. And for the large ones, the large cheesecake, I'm gonna add about 1 can of cherry filling. I'm just gonna even that out, anywhere from 1 to 1 1/4, just to make sure we have enough cherries on there. My children tend to love the cherries, so And make sure we have enough cherry filling. The smaller ones aren't going to need as much cherries on it, the smaller cheesecake. So if I need to, I may add a quarter can of cherries from that I have left over from the smaller cheesecake. Season up all the pie filling, cherry pie filling. Now I am gonna go ahead and have this sit for like another 20 minutes. 20 minutes before I put them in the fridge to chill. And I'll put it in the fridge to chill for about anywhere from 8 hours or longer, just so that the cheesecake itself can sit and can solidify, because right now it's a little soft, so we want to make sure that it does solidify. And once that does solidify, I'm definitely going to cut it so that you guys can see how the finished cut product looks. So do stay tuned, guys, and also do make sure that you subscribe, like, and share this video as well, and comment what you think. Did you do your cheesecake? How did it turn out? And let me know if you like it.